Hello and welcome to Lunchtime News. I am Rodah Ngozi. We'll dig into it. State Minister for Education and Sports, John Chrysostom Mayengo, has today handed over focus to health institutions to assist personnel in transport while on duty. Ntungamo College of Nursing and Midwifery, Butabika School of Psychiatric Clinical Officers, Public Health Nurses College, Shambago, and Health Education and Training Department are the beneficiaries of these government vehicles. Mayengo advised the beneficiaries to make good use of them.
On behalf of the government of Uganda, I hand over this brand new deluxe Toyota to the principal of Ntungamo. Of course, I'm giving out on behalf of the government of Uganda vehicles to our health training institutions to enable them go to the field, study, learn, and even help the communities become healthier. This is our commitment as a government to ensure that there are enough materials, there are enough resources to prepare a nurse or to prepare a health professional who will be able to outcompete others globally.
The Ministry of Education and Sports and the government of Uganda has provided vehicles because our students also go to the community to learn how to manage public health conditions within the communities. They also move from one facility level to another facility level. For example, they move from Health Center 3 to Health Center 4 to district hospitals, to regional or referral hospitals and to national referral hospitals. And while they are moving, all that require them to have transport that is appropriate, and we are provided now with the school management double cabin pickups to help in monitoring and supervising such learnings wherever they are. We request the beneficiaries to utilize these resources very well, to use them for the purposes that we have provided them for and not to misuse them. And we reassure the others that have not received this time that plans are underway to ensure that all of them get such facilities.
We want to thank the government of Uganda and the First Lady, who is the Minister of Education and Sports, and the Department of Health Education Training for availing these cars to us today. All these principals who receive these cars are supposed to be in the field, not in their chairs in the office, in order to monitor and see that good training is done for Uganda and the globe. When you don't train our nurses very well, the mistakes are always in the mortuary. Unlike the mistakes of the teachers that are on the streets, painfully the mistakes of health workers go to the mortuary. Therefore, we have to train them very well that the healthcare services they give is to prevent diseases and to alleviate suffering and to restore life.
Coordinator for Revolutionary Guard, Nzeire Cedric Kaguta, has condemned increasing acts of impunity, corruption and arrogance among some public servants. Nzeire made the remarks during the Revolutionary Guard celebrations held in Kampala.
The Revolutionary Guard, headed by Nzeire Cedric Kaguta, joined Uganda to mark the 61st independence celebrations. The celebrations held in Kampala brought together by different representatives of the Guard from different regions across the country.
What you are doing, because we are saying, if RDC makes a mistake in Juruhura, why do you transfer him to Kapong? Why don't you chase him? That is spreading problems.
During the celebrations, the National Coordinator for Revolutionary Guard, Nzeire Cedric Kaguta, noted the growing impunity and acts of corruption, especially among public servants.
No, there is another problem that we identify three of them, which is arrogance, impunity, and corruption. People are very arrogant. Public servants are very arrogant. You go to ask for your land title or see any program in government institution. From gateman up to the secretary, up to the boss, they ask you, are you on appointment?
Colonel Nelson Ahabwe, the Deputy Chief Political Commissar, Uganda People's Defense Forces, who was in attendance, highlighted the achievements that are worth celebrating since Uganda got independence.
Are still consolidating. We who are 61 years should not sleep, should work hard to consolidate these achievements by making sure the right leadership remains on course of this country.
For roads, and a kilometer that we would be managing at $400,000, you find it's going into $1 million because somebody needs his personal money. Unfortunately, even the personal money that they want, they are not putting it to good use.
Meanwhile, the Vice-Chancellor, International University of East Africa, Professor Emeka Akezua, has called on Ugandans to embrace our African cultures through different activities like dress code, foods and dances. He noted that culture brings all Ugandans together and is something worth celebrating too as Uganda's independence.
Songs, dance, poetry, camaraderie, friendship, brotherhood, feasting, dancing, the whole everything that...
During the independence celebrations at the International University of East Africa, the students exhibited their different cultures through different dances, foods, dress code, among others.
I'm a proud Ugandan, proud Karamojong, and I'm extending it to the world. So I'm proud Karamojong stuff. We're also here to celebrate with Ugandan.
Uganda got independence on 9th October 1962, 61 years ago.
Move to restore the environment, the Buganda Kingdom introduced planting Kabaka's forest in all counties of the kingdom. In Sese County, Kalangala District, the kingdom allocated 50 acres of land to be used for planting a Chibida Cha Kabaka. The planting process has been launched by the Sese County Chief, Kweba Augustine Kasirie, together with Rotary District Governor 9213 Edward Kakembo.
The Kingdom of Uganda gave us 20 acres of land as a way of restoring the environment. Rodah International works within 7 areas of focus, and one of them is the environment. As you know, in this country, development has been degraded to levels which you cannot even describe. But I want to thank the Kingdom of Uganda to be at the forefront of ensuring that we restore the environment. The environment is so important to us. Without the environment, there is no life.
As Rotary, we are very happy to work with the Buganda Kingdom to plant a Chibira Cha Kabaka. We so far have 2,000 seedlings waiting to be planted. But when we came here, other Rotarians identified that we can actually come up with a nursery bed for breeding those trees that can be sold by the youth in this area, so as to provide for them economic activities. We plan to give more seedlings both in Rotary and to the community here.
Tujja kufuba kile sobola okukola okateberawo omulundi oguwedde twakkaanya ne president ana kina akigula nti ffe omulimu ogwaffe gujja kuba gukakasa nti omuti ogusimbiddwa gulabirirwa okutuuka ngukoze gutya ate ne tukkaanya nti tulina okulondoola ffe okulondoola okwaffe kwa buli kiseera.
Farmers are hugely being affected by climate change, and because of climate change, productivity is going down due to droughts which are affecting most of the farmers, and that affects farmers' livelihoods. But the cause of why that climate change is happening in some of the places, it could be because of the rampant deforestation, okay, a lack of soil care and management, and that is changing the pattern, the rainfall patterns within our country. So it's extremely very important that we look at mechanisms that can mitigate those changes into climate, and part of the mitigation measures is reforestation, or ensuring that we can plant the trees again so that farmers can really influence, so that the trees can influence rainfall creation, and subsequently then possibly we can restore the environment and the climate as it was for the benefit of the farmers.
And the Ugandan National Cultural Center has been asked to combat counterfeit among virtual arts to safeguard copyrights of artists. The call was made by Vincent Chaba Yinze, the Director, East Africa Visual Artist, during the Virtual Artist Festival held in Kamocha, Kampala.
Virtual artists who gathered at the second edition of Human Rights Universal Festival in Kampala have expressed their concern over the polification of their work, calling for reforms and protection of their creations.
Photos should stop procuring counterfeit artworks. Even government agencies should stop procuring counterfeit artworks. Let them support locally produced artworks.
Vincent Chaba Yinze, Director of East Africa Visual Artists, elucidated how virtual artists can effectively convey the significance of government support for the arts to the broader audience, and also proposed strategies for artists to diversify their income sources and enhance their financial resilience, recognizing that financial stability is crucial for sustaining a career in the virtual arts.
Now the world is changing, trends are changing. Now we cannot only think of exhibiting in art galleries. We cannot only think of having our works at trade fairs. Now we need to embrace online marketing. So when we do our works, let us start segmenting the market. That how are the economics playing in different markets, so that everyone can afford the art. But also for us to stay relevant and economically independent, we need to do art that communicates to people. People need to relate with the works we do.
The Virtual expressed gratitude towards the event as an opportunity to increase their visibility and promote the sustainability of their profession.
They should invest more money in organizations like UNCC, so that we could get more exposure.
Once they come here, they will see also what they can do. But now, I don't like asking anything. I just want their presence to be here to see what we are doing.
The festival showcased a wide range of artists, including dance, music, fashion, painting, among others. Lydia Chomkama, Robert Boita, UBC News.
And educational institutions have been tasked to empower young people with skills in work readiness, financial literacy and entrepreneurship. This call is being made by Rachel Mwagale, the Executive Director, Junior Achievement Uganda, during the meeting with young people in high school held in Kampala.
Giving young people the knowledge and skills they need to own their economic success, plan for their future, and make smart academic and economic choices is on the major objectives for Junior Achievement Uganda.
We are having some competitions of the Junior Achievement Uganda, but what I've learned and what I've got in it, I've got different schools, because there are many schools that have come with different schools.
The Chief Executive Director, Junior Achievement Uganda, Rachel Mwagale, says the organization also aims to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in entrepreneurship fields.
Lessons in business, generally for them to have an experience of what a real workplace could be like, kind of mini trial of a real company. Because we don't have all the skills as human beings, we always need others to work with. So they learn how to work together, they learn how to ideate, they learn confidence, they learn a couple of very many skills, you know.
Junior Achievement Uganda also models young people aged 13 to 18 years appreciate and better understand the role of business in society with the support and guidance of volunteers from the local business community.
Achievement Uganda, we subscribe to Junior Achievement Africa and Junior Achievement Worldwide. So we always, all member nations will go through this process to find their winning company. So our winning company here leaves the school environment and becomes Junior Achievement Uganda company.
The Chief Operations Officer at UTL, Magi Muchibi, applauds the commitment of Junior Achievement Uganda towards providing basic economic education to high school students that unlocks their innate abilities and unleashing their entrepreneurial spirit.
The employment gap is so big, not simply because the jobs are not there, but it's simply because when our students leave work, when they leave school, they are not capable to be able to demonstrate what they've learned. So what Junior Achievement is doing is a very good thing, and I want to encourage any other organization to give an opportunity through probably corporate social responsibility, so that we can be able to grow up and be able to encourage these youngsters to be able to plug in.
It has also been noted that Junior Achievement aims at grooming and inspiring participants to appreciate leadership positions in the future. Robert Katamba, UBC News.
Meanwhile, in Ndeje, parents have been called upon to appreciate their role in the day-to-day operations of their children's schools. This was at an annual General Assembly at Ndeje Senior Secondary School Parents and Teachers Association, where a new executive committee was voted in to work with the school administration.
What do I want from the parents? I want you to pray for the school, for peaceful transition, seamless transition, so that we get a head teacher that will continue the trajectory of development of this school in all aspects. We know.
Number one is provision of access routes for the PWDs on the administration block. This is an important requirement, and I pray something will be done about that. Number two, firefighting equipment should be installed on the new block. When we entered offices, we realized that fireproof cabins need to be purchased to protect files in the examination room, accounts, and senior management offices.
First, I thank the parents and teachers for the trust of offering me another term of office, and I pledge that we are going to increase the performance on which they have best to re-elect us into office. One, to make sure that we increase the facilities within the school, both in terms of quality and quantity, to make sure that our learners get the best. And also increase on the policies of managing the teachers and both teachers and non-teaching staff. Because these are the people who bring out the output. So the things we have been doing for the teachers, we shall continue, like the allowances, like the health insurance package, support for their school fees, electricity, water bills, to make sure that they live in a comfortable environment and they give maximum to our students.
And the Lions Club International Foundation trustee, past international director Rodah Ngozi and Rachel Smith from Global Hope stepped into a world where young souls fought bravely against cancer and blood disorders. Malago Hospital, the sanctuary for these children, was their first stop, where they paid a heartwarming courtesy visit.
his compassion for all these children, especially for cancer children.
Lions Club International Foundation Trustee, past International Director Aruna Oswal and Rachel Smith from Global Hope have visited Blessed Child Foundation, witnessing first-hand profound impact of their support.
Do it because of Global Hope gave it opportunity. International Foundation is partnering so many projects with Global Hope and our family trust. So I'm very confident that in future maybe something will come to you from foundation or maybe from our family trust to bless these children.
The Governor Lions Club District 411B Dr. Stanley Bubikire, past District Governor John Ntagare, Cabinet Secretary District 411B Professor Lawrence Mujisha, past President Lions Club Entebbe Alex Bubikire, alongside other Lions Club luminaries, accompanied the visiting Lions.
Slogans, changing the world. Yes. If you change the life of a child, you will change the world. Because they are the future.
Global Hematology Oncology Pediatric Excellence, also known as Global Hope, stands as a comprehensive initiative offering a lifeline to countless children battling cancer in Uganda and the surrounding region.
See money, but we want to continue also looking for the hanging fruits, because the need is enormous. Wherever there is a need, there is a lion, there is a lot of need. And she's also saying it's not also about, Lionism is not about cancer. We have other focus areas because humanity has a lot of challenges.
The head of Pediatric Hematology Oncology at Mulago Hospital, Dr. Patrick Waiswa, says Uganda is a regional hub of excellence for pediatric hematology oncology within this initiative, with similar centers in Botswana and Malawi.
Efforts has been a dramatic improvement in survival. Okay? Little wonder, when you have children survivors, then you have what we call survivors. Okay? The survivors, now we need to look after them, and so we also develop services called survivorship.
Rachel Smith of Global Hope explained that the initiative extends its services free of charge, ensuring access to pediatric hematology oncology services for all, particularly those from low-income backgrounds. Global Hope has joined the forces with government and the Ministry of Health to bolster medical capabilities in diagnosing and treating pediatric blood disorders and cancer among children, extending their reach to Botswana, Malawi, and
get there. The Western standards are so high. There are over 9 children that are alive after 1 year, but for us we are around 6 to 8, depending on the type of cancer.
Global Hematology Oncology Pediatric Excellence breathes new life into thousands of children battling cancer, reminding us all that a brighter future is within reach, even in the face of adversity.
Meanwhile, parents of candidates are advised to adopt focus and humility than intellectual arrogance as a way of supporting their children to excel in their exams in this critical moment.
At least 200 students of Senior 4 at St. Mary's College Kisubi are ready to sit their Uganda Certificate of Examination this year. School administrators are using these last moments to seek God's mercy for their candidates.
It is a moment they evoke your name and they ask you to listen to it. But this is a moment for them to produce what you gave to them.
Reverend Father Dennis Mgera has led the Senior 4 Blessing Mass at St. Mary's Kisubi. Mgera encouraged students not to study for passing exams only, but also for life.
But much as we are looking for the grades, and that is the reason as why we want to seek help from the Lord first, because we study for life, not for examinations only. But the grades are going to come. And if the grades come, today the Lord is telling us to produce better fruits. Yes, you may produce better fruits, the grades. But what about the other part of your life?
The school is optimistic as per the preparation.
Much of the Senior 4s, the candidates, to embark on the already finished strategies to revisit them as we talk now and produce the best out of the good they have.
You healed the 10 lepers and rescued Job from his misery and suffering. Inspired by this, we fly to your rescue as we pray that you may heal the sick, be comfort to the poor, and hope for the suffering in their turmoil, that their faith may be strengthened and preserved. We pray to the Lord.
Parents are challenged for their responsibility towards their children's discipline.
Here, respect it. Respect the people who are trying to help your children. And respect the guidelines following the mission of this great college. Let us remain with the spirit of humility despite our major achievements in life. Let us respect the spirit of humility and know that arrogance will not take us anywhere. Let us respect our professional codes and avoid intellectual arrogance.
The Uganda Certificate of Examinations for this year will commence on the Friday of 13th October 2023 with a briefing of candidates. This year, UNEB registered 364,421 candidates for UCE exams. Abdul Nasir Logama,
Sent to transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
Juko. Yo. Wachiko. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Hello, Mom. How did you sleep? How is Salongo? Oh, Mommy, how is Grandma? And Simba, the dog, yeah, the funny one.
Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel Bona voice bundles. Dial *100*1#. Select Call Bona to choose bundles from as low as 1,000 shillings from daily, weekly, monthly, or bundles that don't expire. Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel. A reason to imagine.
Nubanyita kana nyita says Nwagaba, commercial officer, Abantungamo district government.
I am Sez Nwagaba, the commercial officer for Ntungamo local government. I express my gratitude to God for this platform and the Myuga initiative brought to CNC received 530 million Uganda shillings. I would like to express my gratitude to this platform for providing us with the opportunity to share information about the Myuga program. Our special thanks go to the President for initiating the program, and additionally, I would like to mention that there are numerous similar projects in Rubare and Ntungamo.
Tubaniriza mu Jinja Central Market trade wano okubanga twedusa abantu okuwaayo kumbaga ya mwenemu nga bakozesa momope. Kati mu Jinja Central Market sobola okubanga tuwayana abatyamye momope neri kwogeza abantu obwamu.
Tamu ndalo. Otemu mukaga. Otemu itanga. Otemu sita. Onige isatu. Onige ash. Onige yes. Aye nga tuwayo tikashi nga tuwayo nga tubita ku momope enkola ya MTN miga 70
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cash back every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
Well, now in sports, Uganda Cranes interim head coach Moli Biekwaso Ochama has named the final team that will take on Mali and Zambia in the forthcoming international friendly games. The coach named a team of 24 players following 4 days of rigorous training at East High Chisasi. The game against Mali will be played on Friday, the 13th of October at Stadium Maz in Bamako. The team will thereafter connect to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, where Uganda Cranes will play against Zambia on Tuesday, the 17th of October at Hamria Stadium.
Really done their best to see that those ones who really traveled, who are making it, and they have really shown that they are capable of performing well in the two friendly games.
Well, that does it for Lunchtime News. Thank you for sticking with us. I am Rodah Ngozi. Good afternoon.